So you've just had building work done. The walls are smooth, the roof is solid, and the plumbing works like a dream. But what if something goes wrong next year? Or even the year after that? How long is your builder actually liable for the work? Hello and welcome to Blackstone Solicitors channel. And today we're answering a question that every homeowner, developer, and contractor should know the answer to. How long is a builder liable for his work? Let's start with the basics. In England and Wales, builder liability is governed by a mix of contract law, statutory rules, and consumer protection legislation. The most important piece of legislation here is the Limitation Act 1980. This sets out the time limits within which legal claims must be brought. Under this act, the general rule is that you have 6 years from the date the work was completed to bring a claim for defective workmanship. If the contract was signed as a deed, that period extends to 12 years. This is common in larger or more complex projects. But what if the defect isn't obvious? What if it's hidden behind a wall or under the floorboards? That's where latent defects come in. If a defect wasn't reasonably discoverable at the time of completion, the clock starts ticking from the moment you discover it, or should have discovered it. In some cases, this can extend the limitation period up to 15 years. Now, let's talk about the defects liability period. This is a contractual time frame, usually between 6 and 24 months, during which the builder is expected to return and fix any issues that arise after completion. It's a standard clause in most construction contracts, and gives both parties a chance to resolve problems without resorting to legal action. But don't confuse the defects liability period with the statutory limitation period. Just because the defects liability period ends, doesn't mean the builder is off the hook. You may still have the right to bring a claim under contract or negligence law, depending on the circumstances. If the builder is a professional, such as an architect or engineer, you may also have a claim for professional negligence. Again, the limitation period is usually 6 years, but it depends on when the negligent act occurred and when it was discovered. And if you hired the builder for domestic work, the Consumer Rights Act 2015 may apply. This law requires that services be carried out with reasonable care and skill. If the work falls short, you may be entitled to a repair, replacement, or refund even outside the defects liability period. At Blackstone Solicitors, we help clients understand their rights and obligations when it comes to builder liability. Whether you're dealing with a recent defect or something that surfaced years later, we'll guide you through the legal options available. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more legal insights, and share it with anyone who's had building work done.